I'm gonna be there for your husband. I don't know how often this is gonna happen, y'all. Shh. Don't tell my husband.
Real life, talking about that real life, holding on cause it just feels nice, but let's get back to real life.
Hey you all, and welcome back to another vlog. My name is Risha. If you are new to the channel, today we'll be doing a day in the life. Yes, a day in the life, girl, because my schedule is shifting. So with my schedule shifting and things changing a little bit around here, I think it'll be best for me to incorporate a day in the life, because my husband has decided to go back into being an owner operator. So that means I have a job. So I've been busy around here, and I just got finished completing his binder. Yeah, so I just got through doing that. So I have a whole lot of copies right here that I need to put in the file container that I like to keep. I just like to keep copies of everything. So I'm going to finish doing that. He just went and picked up a load. He'll be back in a few hours. He does plan on delivering that load on Monday. And I do plan on riding with him. So with me riding with him, I thought it would be fun if I brought you guys along, because why not? Because a lot of days, that's what my time is going to consist of anyway. Excuse my background. Like I said, I've been busy. I have not been doing anything but working, and had a pretty slow morning. I was able to do a little bit of skincare. Have not had any breakfast. Have not had any coffee this morning. So if I'm dragging, that's why. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish up his paperwork. Like I said, putting everything in the file folders, like just different receipts and things, just different receipts and just receipts of everything. Because if you know anything about trucking, you do know that there is tons of paperwork in the beginning, quarterly, yearly. It's just a lot of things that has to be done, and that's my responsibility. I'm responsible for that, so I try to make sure everything is in line for my husband for that side, the paperwork side. So like I said, I did do his binder. He has taken it with him. All of that is all good. Just in case, you know, he's pulled over by the DOT, everything is readily available in that folder. He doesn't have to scramble around looking for this, looking for that. Is there. That just takes the stress off, you know, when you know you have everything in one place and you ain't looking everywhere for it. So that's what we like to do over here. If you are a trucker's wife, go ahead and leave me a comment. Introduce yourself, especially if this is your first time visiting the channel. Introduce yourself, and let me know if you're involved at all with your husband and his business, you know, him being an owner operator, if he is or if he isn't. I know a lot of women don't like to be involved in all of that, but I'm one of those ones. I'm just a hands-on wife. I love to be involved. You know, I want to make sure he's good. He has everything he needs. He doesn't have to pay anyone to do it. I'm going to do it. I got you. Yeah, I'm going to be there for your husband. I got you. I can handle that. We can save a whole lot of money in the meantime. And also, 2 brains is better than 1, right? So that's how we like to do it over here. But yeah, y'all, that is pretty much what we'll be up to. We'll probably be preparing to travel on Monday. Now, I will plan to stay out with him just in case. So I'll definitely pack a bag and pack all of my essentials just in case. But that's definitely not the plan. But if it becomes the plan, I'll be ready. So we'll probably go to the grocery store and just get things packed and just show you kind of like what I'll be doing on this side. Originally, I planned on starting a whole nother channel, but I said, you know what, I'll just do a series over here on this channel and see how it's received first before I go getting all over my head with a whole nother channel. So we'll just see how it goes over here first. And then if I decide to do something different, of course, I'll let you all know. Because YouTube is funny. And the viewers like certain things on certain channels. So you just have to be careful how you incorporate your content. So, yeah, that's where we are with it. All right, y'all. So it is a few days later. And I'm sitting in the parking lot at Sprouts. We're going to run in there and get a couple of items to take on the road tomorrow. We don't know whether or not we're going to stay out. Yeah, we don't know whether or not we'll be out overnight. What you think?
I don't know. You know how the trucking industry go. You go where the money take you.
Yeah. So the plan is to prepare just in case. But yeah, we do need to get some odds and ends from the store. We like to get their hydration packs. So that's one of the reasons why we came here. And just some snacks and odds and ends. Nothing major. But I did tell you all that I was going to bring you all along with us to the store. What time are we leaving in the morning?
I'm getting up at 2.
2 a.m.?
No. Yeah.
He been bothering me all day talking about I'm going to get left. I'm like, please don't leave me. Don't leave me.
Because I could have left today.
You could have, baby, but I wasn't going.
But you want to go?
Yeah,
okay,
I do. Because I want to see what this route is going to be all about. Because the broker, you know, she's speaking highly of it. You know, she needs drivers. So I kind of want to see, you know, what's what.
Yeah. I mean, it's
That's
right
all.
now. It's only like, what? It say 3 hours and 58 minutes now. But tomorrow's Monday, people going to work, so hopefully I don't run into no traffic like that.
Yeah, I don't think you will. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get this little food. And then after that, run over here to Cooper's Hawk and pick up our wine. So, I'll see you guys at Sprouts. My husband picked out the watermelon cocktail. This is a wine cocktail. So it's watermelon paloma. So that looks really good. I'm gonna put this in the freezer now. Child, I hope I don't forget because I'm notorious for forgetting something that's in the freezer, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna want some as well. And then I just got the Prosecco. That's the one I chose. We did do the 2 bottle membership. So that is our 2 bottles for the month. We didn't get much from the grocery store. They are sweet. Butter. You taste that rosemary, don't you? Yeah, that rosemary is so good. Oh, that's what I used to have y'all eating when y'all was little. That's a shame here. I used to have them eating that.
Rosemary?
Like on their salmon. On their salmon.
Oh. It was easy.
Okay.
Berry flavors.
All right, y'all. Dinner was good. Now let's taste this wine. What it tastes like, husband?
Ooh. Like soda, lemonade, I mean Kool-Aid.
It's good. It kind of tastes like a margarita.
But it ain't got that heavy bite to it.
Yeah, it's nice.
This is a summertime vibe right here.
Yeah, this is good. I like it. It's a little strong too.
Strong, but it got grapefruit or something. I can taste that grapefruit.
Yeah, I can taste it a little bit too. Yeah. Y'all.
It tastes more like grapefruit than it does watermelon.
Yeah, I don't taste any watermelon. It's just like a fresh taste. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to come on and share the wine with you all. I got to be up my boss got me getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, what time you said, 2 or 3? 2 o'clock, y'all.
I give 2:30.
2:30. Gave me an extra 30 minutes. So 2:30. So I had to finish editing the video. And it's 8:24. So I got a couple of hours before I need to actually get into bed. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Yeah, I'm in the truck. I made it. I didn't get left this morning. I am up and ready to go, but I don't know how often this is gonna happen, y'all. Shh, don't tell my husband. But yeah, we got about a 4-hour drive. We're at the gas station right now, so we should be taking off in a little bit. It's almost 4 o'clock, so we left home around 3:30 something. Yeah, but this is just me checking in. See you in a bit. Switching up kids, baby.
It's real small. Catch it.
All around me, I was hiding in my feelings till you found me. I'm just too aware of my surroundings. I've been looking at the blessings I've been counting. Look, I've been counting my blessings, but still stuck in my thoughts. Here I go, stuck in my head again. Daily I've been looking for some peace. What would you recommend? Have a couple drinks, go to sleep, then reset again. That's everything I'm better than.
It's 5:31, so yeah, we've been here about a good hour. I couldn't wait to come home, put my hair up, take my shower, and relax. Yeah, it's been one of those days, and what made it even worse was it wasn't a bad day. I'm not gonna say it was. It was a great day. Weather was beautiful, but it was hot. Like right after noon time, it got really hot in the truck, and my husband was thinking that he was going to be able to maybe run a few loads before he actually got the parts put on it and got it fixed. But no, he's going to have to get that done tomorrow because it was real humid and real hot. He has the parts already to get it fixed, but he would, like I said, he was just trying to wait. Anyway, no, he's not gonna be able to wait to he's not gonna be able to wait to get it fixed. But I am home getting ready to make a quick dinner. I'll probably eat that salmon that I ate yesterday, make some more mashed potatoes and some carrots. My husband has he purchased some
Hey,
he did get some chicken. You're not on there. So yeah, we're going
right
to.
now.
It's facing me.
Damn.
So we're gonna. I am going to bed early tonight. I guess this will be a weekly vlog. Yeah, we can say this will be a weekly vlog. And I don't know why I got these glasses on, y'all. We went to a rest area today. Now we've been to this rest area before. Always super clean on the inside, which it was clean on the inside, but the outside was nasty, y'all. It was like somebody poured out some pee, like it was rolling down the parking lot, and looked like someone had thrown out some food. It was just bad. I'm looking like people are just so nasty. Now the bathroom it's a good little walk, but I mean, if you have to use the restroom, use the restroom. And if you pouring out pee, why pour it on the concrete? It's grass right here, right there, literally. If there's something that you needed to do or wanted to do, I don't even know why you're doing that, but why would you pour it on the concrete? So dealing with that and nasty people, like, I don't know. I don't remember people being so nasty at rest areas. Now, truck stops to me are usually nasty on the outside, but the rest areas usually are not. I hope that was a one-time occurrence. I really don't want to run into anything like that again. But, you know, people are people are people. What can you do, right? So, that was that. We probably won't have a load for tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure we'll have one for Wednesday. The truck will be ready tomorrow, probably tomorrow afternoon. He's going to drop it off in the morning. I'm going to follow him over there, and we're just going to drop it off and then go back and pick it up. So that's what we're going to do in the morning. Yeah, y'all, but I am tired. I got to get back in the swing of things because your girl is beat. And I know a lot. I know the sun has a lot to do with that, but I got to get myself together because I was struggling, and so was my husband. He hasn't worked, and shoot, he hasn't like physically worked in about 8 months. Yeah, it's been about, I think it's been about 8 months, y'all, so almost a year. I stopped working a little bit before him, so it's been about a year for me altogether. We decided that, well, he decided that he wanted to go back into business for himself, and I think I told you all before, I'm a hands-on wife, so I was all aboard to help him out with the paperwork beforehand. So I felt like I needed to stop working before he did to do all the things that I needed to do. If you know anything about trucking, baby, you know it's a lot of paperwork. But yeah, y'all, we had a good time today, minus the heat. We have prayed for this day, and I am so grateful. And like I said, I'm always there for him. Like anytime, like the first time he got into trucking by his, you know, on his own as owner operator, I was working a job. No, my grandmother had just passed, and I took some time off, and then I took a leave, so I wasn't working. At that time I had just stopped working, and so I helped him then. Didn't know anything about trucking, but I dove in feet first, and I got everything done for him then. The second time he got into trucking, that was back in 2021. He went back as the owner operator in 2021. I wasn't working. We were living down in Florida in our RV at the time, and we decided that, yeah, we're gonna get back in. So we did, and I helped him that time as well. And yeah, then within a few months we moved back to Georgia, and now we're here again. So yeah, the third time is a charm, and so far so good. But he definitely does not want to go back to anyone's job. He likes his freedom, you know, to each his own, but he definitely does, and so do I. It's kind of like his retirement plan. He's too young to fully retire. He wants to stay active, and a good way to do that is to be an owner operator, run your own show, create your own hours, and whenever you're ready to take a vacation or take a break, you can, you know. So that's kind of the lifestyle that he wants to live, and so do I. So yeah, that's what we're doing, y'all. But I'm gonna go down here and make us some quick dinner. Once it gets done, I'll show you all. And yeah, that's gonna be the end of today's vlog. We will continue it on tomorrow.
At the roundabout, take this.
Hey, good morning, y'all. I'm on my way to meet my husband so that the AC can be fixed. So that's what I'm on my way to do early this morning. Well, it's not that early, it's almost 9 o'clock. But when I tell y'all, we both were in the bed before the sun went down yesterday. Like, the sun was bright. Like, I know I was in the bed probably by 6 o'clock. But yeah, y'all, I hope you all are having an amazing week this week. Today is Tuesday. You know, we are still getting settled in our new space. But for the most part, we are in. You know, I just have a couple of boxes that still have some stuff in it, and then Of course, the decorating portion takes a little bit of time as well. It seems like every time I turn on this camera, I don't know what to say to y'all. Like, I forget everything I want to say. It is the craziest thing ever. When I first started vlogging, to me, talking to the camera was crazy. I was like, this is I had to get used to that. Now, I'm having to get used to keeping my train of thought, because your girl be losing it all the time. Like, girl, what is wrong with your brain cells? Get it together. Because I wanted to tell you all something, but I can't. I don't know what it was. It'll come back. I did say that I wanted to go over to the outlet because I went to Tory Burch a couple of weeks ago. Now, I hope they still have these sandals. I went over there a couple of weeks ago and I found some sandals that I like. But I don't know, this view. Y'all, hold up. This view is it's crazy. I'm going to have to move the steering wheel down a little bit. I hope that's better. But anyway, I went over there to just browse around and see what they had. And I saw some sandals. I tried them on. They were really cute. They had them in different colors. And I said I was going to think about it. And if I'm still thinking about it, I was going to go back and get them. I'm still thinking about the sandals. And it's been a couple of weeks. So I need to run back over there and see if they have them. If they do, I plan on buying those, because I really don't have any like summer shoes, y'all, like sandals and stuff like that. I don't know. I used to, living in Miami, that's all I had. But then when I moved here to Georgia many years ago, that all changed. So I didn't really buy too many sandals and flip-flops and things like that. But I'm noticing that I really don't have that much. So I need to get me some shoes for the spring and summertime. And I think I want to go and get those. They had them in like black, like a hot pink color, blue, and I think white. The pink ones I tried on, they were really, really pretty. And then black. It's what I had in mind. I don't know which color I'm going to get, or if I'm going to get both colors. But yeah, I want to go and get those because I've been thinking about them. And I try not to be an impulse buyer because I'm trying to get out of that. I know a lot of times we look at something and we grab it. And we just grab it up without really thinking about it too much. But I'm noticing that when I do that, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have. But I don't have a problem with taking things back when I feel like I don't need it. But typically I don't. If it's something that I kind of want, I'll hold on to it. So I'm trying to get out of that and get pieces that are, as far as clothes go, get things that I know I'm going to wear and not just throw in a closet and just leave it there and not wear it for years and years and years. So those shoes, I think if I get them this spring, wear them throughout the summer, I think I'll get some good use out of them. Now, it's not a classic type shoe because I'm the type of person, I like to stick with the classics. These are more like the dad sandals. I don't know if that would be considered classic or not. I don't know if that'll eventually kind of go out of style, which they've been in style for years. When I first saw them, I thought they were ugly, but I like them now. And yeah, so that's an option. I really do want those. I know she said that if they didn't have them in the store, that they could order them. So even if they don't have my size, I'll just order them. And I think I tried on a size 7.5. But yeah, I think that's the plan for today. We may go over there and do that. And yeah. But yeah, it was so funny yesterday when I was out, when I was with my husband. I got out to kind of record a little bit. And he looking down at my face. And when I got back in the truck, he was like, you do not need to be getting out of the truck. No sandals on. You don't have a hard hat. When we get back on our end of town, we going to Walmart to get you some shoes. We ain't do that. We did not do it because we were too tired and hot. But, yeah, I thought that was too funny. But I had my tennis shoes with me. I just didn't have them on. It was too hot to have on shoes. But anyway, y'all, I'm not going to talk you guys' head off. I'm going to meet him over there. And I'll see you guys when I get there.
Your mind is real hooked on it.
It's real hooked on it.
Yep. This shit is 9 minutes from where we used to stay.
To 3410
9 minutes.
That's a different
Proceed
address.
to
Thought I put Lilac Creek. $3374 Lilac Creek. Yeah, it's 9 minutes.
Starting route to
I wonder if somebody in our old place.
Huh?
Proceed
I wonder if somebody in there.
Wanna go look
first left.
before we get the hell out of here?
Oh, he just put that. So what was right there with that green? Was it nothing?
The big cement slab.
Oh, gotcha. So this like his little shop, right?
Yep. So I think he gonna be mainly here, but he said, but he gotta do calls.
Yeah.
That's where the money at.
Yeah. So I made it back home. We ended up, after I picked my husband up, we ended up going to get breakfast. We went to First Watch. So we did that. And I came back home and cleaned up downstairs. I just had to clean the floors down there. So I did. And now a few of my nails came off. So I'm just getting ready to pop those on really quick. But I wanted to check in with you all while I do that. I'm getting ready to look at the load board and see what they have on there for tomorrow. The truck isn't ready yet. It's a little after 2. It's 2:23 and the guy hasn't called him to pick up the truck. So I'm just doing what I do until the time comes. Yeah, but I just thought I would turn on the camera and talk to you all for a little bit. It looks like this camera is about to die. I'm doing a little Osmo, and girl, I haven't charged this thing in probably a month because I don't use it. I might need to. I really do. It's so convenient, but I just love my camera. I just feel like the footage quality on the Osmo, it makes me look a little bit like washed out. And then you can see all of my freckles on my face. Because I just look too light. But I did want to share something with you all. I picked up this sunscreen kit, and it came with a lot of sunscreens. And I remember because I actually used one this morning, and I used the Glow Recipe one, and I like it. This one is nice. Yeah, this one is really nice. It reminds me of the Super Goop one, because it's a stick and it's like a full size. You see, this is like a full size one, like the Super Goop, and they last a long time. So I paid $39 for those sunscreens, and you get a lot. You see how many you get in there. I'm big on sunscreen anyway. If I don't put anything else on my face, I do sunscreen because I burn easily, believe it or not. Dark skin does burn. When I was at the beach, on the side of my face is burned because we didn't have an umbrella. Well, we did the first day. The second day we didn't put it up, so I got a little burnt on the side of my face, which I don't like, but I did. So I gotta try to get that off of my face. But I just wanted to share with you what I purchased. I feel like this is a good deal, and I got this from Sephora. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then it came with a beauty blender. This beauty blender here with the case. And it came with this little pouch by Supergoop. And that's how it looks on the inside. Love this. Subject loss. What do I mean? So this is one. It's a SPF 35. I've never heard of this brand. But that's one. And then this Tatcha one. Now that's a really small one. That's like a trial size. And then Lancome. It's a 50 plus FPF here. What was the Tatcha one? The Tatcha one was a SPF, looks like 30. I don't know, I can't see that, y'all. What is it saying? Hold on. Oh, it's a 50. It's a SPF 50 as well. It's kind of dark in here, so I'm having problems with seeing. So that's that one. And then this one is a SPF 50 K-Skin. And that's a nice size as well. This one here. What else we got? And this is a SPF 30. This is a nice size as well. Biossance, I guess that's how you pronounce that. And then we have Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench. So 45, SPF 45. And I'm gonna let you know which ones I like the best. And this is a Glow Screen Golden Hour 40 by Supergoop. I'm currently using a Supergoop, the stick. I use that. Yeah, I like to use that one. It's very easy to apply. And then this is another Supergoop Everyday Lotion. This one is called Play. And it's a SPF 50. And then we have the Kiehl's Better Screen UV Serum. And this is a SPF, I think it's a 50. And Dr. Dennis Gross. This is a SPF 50. That one is really small as well. And then we have Supreme Screen by Ultraviolet. It's an SPF 50 as well. And I'm gonna let you all know what my favorite is because there's quite a bit of them. And then we have Summer Friday. This one is really, really tiny and it's a SPF 30. See that? That's a SPF 30. And yeah, I can't wait to use all of these. I know it's gonna take me a while to run through them, but I will try each of them, you know, one at a time to see which one I really like. Sometimes when I use sunscreen, just depending on which one it is, it burns my eyes. You know, if you rub in your face, you know, it can get in your eyes. So sometimes it burns. This one I used today, it didn't burn my eyes. And it's really easy to apply. So I'm loving this. And this is like a full size, like a travel size, full size. Really like this one so far. I don't know which one I'm gonna try next, but I'll let you all know. Oh, this one has collagen peptide in it, the one by Kiehl's Better Screen UV Serum. I might try that one next. But yeah, I thought $39 plus I think I got 15 or 20% off. I figured that was a good deal. And just looking at this stuff, yeah, it was an awesome deal. Yeah, but I'm getting ready to get on the load board and see what loads are out there for tomorrow. And yeah, I'll be back once I get these nails on, and then we're gonna go on the load board. Yeah, I'll just show you guys pretty much what I do when I'm looking for a load. It's easy. Just in case I have some trucker wives in here, I won't spend too much time on it, but I will, you know, show you just the gist of the load board. Hold on a minute, y'all. I'll be back. Okay, so this is a view of the load board. Pretty much where we will be willing to travel. Right now they have 2,494 loads. Now 496 loads on the load board to go through. I usually put it on a specific location that we're interested in, and you can see that here on this side as far as the loads are concerned, out of Atlanta and the surrounding areas. Sometimes I'll get a little bit more specific, but for the most part, this is where we are. There's 2,500 loads on the load board. It just kind of fluctuates, and you can see that there. I don't know. And he has a flatbed step deck, and that's why you see FSD there. Have a load going to Florida. They have several loads. Y'all, so this is my tomato plant. I had moved it on this side of the yard because it was on the ground. It was dragging. I think I recorded that, I'm not sure, but it was leaned over because it has gotten so big. But it was so hot yesterday to kind of dry it out. It was really in direct sunlight, and I knew I didn't want to move it, but then I didn't want to have it dragging on the ground. So it looks pretty bad. Everything else is looking good. It was right next to this one. It was right next to this tomato plant here. And you see how good that one is still doing. So I'm going to keep it on the table over here. Just put some water on it because it's clearly struggling. It needs something. Probably just a little bit of water. Let me check the soil. It's not all the way dry. It's pretty dry at the top. So yeah, probably just need a little bit of water. Everything else is doing pretty good. This is the green leaf lettuce. That's doing really good. It's probably time for me to harvest that lettuce. Turn the water on. Huh? Cool. I do have some little tomatoes growing on here. Quite a bit of them, actually. That. Some right here as well. So yeah, we got to get homegirl back together because she's struggling. I'm gonna check on her this evening and see how it's looking. I think this area of the yard is the perfect space because it doesn't get too much direct sunlight. It's like the perfect spot because it's kind of shaded, but then it does get sunlight when the sun is out. You know, not that direct heat. So yeah, I may have to go somewhere, maybe Lowe's or something, and get something to corral the branches. All right, y'all, it's a few hours later and it's looking a whole lot better. Yeah, so it's not as dry as it was, but I still need to get something to, you know, kind of keep them held up like that. See that? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get something to hold them up. Probably try to get something today. But yeah, that's just a quick update. I had to come and check out my girl. This is Big Mama. Look at her. Good morning, you all. It is the next day. And I'm headed out. Getting ready to head out whenever my husband calls and let me know. Well, first of all, my husband, he did get another load yesterday. Well, he got a load yesterday. I couldn't find anything on the load board. The broker ended up calling him, and who we ran the load for Monday. She ended up calling him and telling him she had a load that he can possibly pick up this morning at 7:30. So he headed out to get the truck and everything about 7, and he was there probably about 7:30, probably a little before. It wasn't no need for me to get up and go because it takes about 2 hours for them, 2.5 hours or so for them to load the truck. So it was no need for me to go. So I stayed behind and just got out of the shower, just pretty much having somewhat of a slow morning. So yeah, whenever he calls, my daughter, she'll take me up there. It's about 10 minutes from our house, so it's not far. It's not far at all. So she'll take me up there to meet with him, and we're going to Tennessee today. So hopefully I'm able to record a little bit more. I feel a little bit better today anyway. I got a good night's rest, and I'm not tired and sleepy, and it's not super duper early. So we may be able to get in some type of footage, some type of vlogging. I don't know, I might scratch the footage for Monday. I don't know. It's not much of anything, so I may leave it in there. But this is a new day. Today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, and yeah, we are getting ready to head out. The only thing I would need to do is probably make us something to eat and get our snacks together, because I'm pretty sure he didn't do that this morning. So I will do that. I'll do that this morning. Yeah. But how are you guys doing? How is your week going so far? It is hump day. It is hump day, so the week is almost over. You almost made it, girl. You are almost there. But I enjoy this space so much. I really, really do. The corporate life is no longer for me. I discovered that in 2019. Although the time that I was in the corporate world, I kind of enjoyed it. But once I got back, I was like, oh no. Oh, meetings and having to deal with people and all of that kind of stuff. I just can't do. You know, I do want to work and stay busy. So this is perfect for me. This right here is perfect. Because one thing I didn't like about the corporate world is, one, the meetings, two, dealing with women and their attitudes. One day they come in and speak good morning, one day they don't. Like, I mean, it is what it is, but all that wishy-washiness, I couldn't do. It was just annoying. Although I let it roll off of me, but because I'm the type of person, when I come into a space, a room, it was good morning all the way until I got to my cubicle. If I didn't say anything else for the rest of the day, you did get a good morning for me. But you know, some people, they just are wishy-washy and sometimes, and then the next day they're regular. Like, that is crazy. And I've seen that not in one office, not two, most of them. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, people are people are people. So it's either you gonna deal with it or leave it alone. And for me, I leave it alone, babe. But no, that's just that. Yeah, that's just that. That's neither here nor there, right? Because girl, you ain't even in that space no more. But I just thought I would just put that in there, because it's so different when you work for yourself. When I say 2019, I had to go back in the corporate space in 2019. So that's when it really hit me, like, girl. And that was after our first experience with trucking together as entrepreneurs. But that's when I knew it wasn't for me. Although I have been back since, but always knew it probably was going to be temporary. It wasn't going to be a long-term thing. And sure enough, it wasn't. But yeah, y'all, I hope you guys are having a great day whenever you are watching this. If you have to go into the corporate space, make it a great day. Just always try to be positive, and don't let those type of people that I was referring to distract you from what you have going on in life and where you want to be within your career. Because, you know, people will try to do that in their own little way. So don't let that distraction distract you. But we don't have that many miles to do. So we'll be back. We should be back. We should be back later on this evening. If we head out, I said we head out around about 10. Hopefully he's done by 10. We should get back this evening for sure. Ooh, this is watery. Also, I'm going to try this sunscreen today. I showed y'all yesterday. Can you see it? Yeah, but it's the Kiehl's sunscreen. Oh, and it's watery. Look at that. I don't know how I'm gonna like this. But it seems like a little goes a long way. That's what it seems like. Yeah, a little goes a long way. It's a SPF 50. So we'll see how this holds up today. I like how it goes on. It goes on really nice. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. Child, let me hurry up before he be calling. I'll see y'all downstairs. I'm in the kitchen trying to get some snacks together for us. I'm trying to get my daughter to go up to her job to get me some Starbucks. But she don't want to go, y'all. She don't want to go, so I'm going to have to go before she drop me off. She talking about she don't want to go on her day off. I mean, I get it, but I mean, I don't get it. Your mama needs Star Beezy, baby. She ain't trying to help me out. She ain't trying to hear it. Ain't that sad?
Yeah,
That's sad.
don't nobody want to go into work when your day off.
I know. I feel you. But I'm gonna go ahead and go, and then when I come back, just be ready to run me up the street. How about that?
Hold on, I'm trying to.
How about that? How about
5 pumps
that?
of brown sugar, 5 pumps of caramel.
Huh?
5 pumps of sugar, 5 pumps of caramel,
Yeah.
and then you want
2 of them. Oh, this is rotten. See, these fruit I've been buying has been being rotten. Or the whole thing of mandarins from Sprouts. Half of the bag was rotten. The watermelon was rotten. I called them yesterday and I'm like, hey, look, the watermelon, I told them everything. And she's like, you can bring the watermelon back. I'm not bringing no watermelon back. Do y'all hear this? What would y'all do? Would y'all hold on to the watermelon or just go take your receipt and do an exchange? I mean, it's only been like 2 days. My husband threw that watermelon in the garbage. We ain't taking it back. But food is too high to be selling people rotten food. So, yeah.